Hello and welcome to CustomsPro. This guide is designed more for hauliers or haulier forwarders who know the haulier carrying the goods, but the export entry has been completed by another party, and you want to create the T1 T-form transit document yourself. Once logged in, click NCTS Shipments out of UK in the top main menu. Then click the grey New NCTS Shipment button. This will load the shipment details screen. The first field requires you to select either yes or no to the question, is this a bulk shipment? This means, do you have more than one export declaration completed by someone else in order to create a T1 form? For this example, we will select yes, which will load some additional fields below. If you select no, these additional fields will not apply. The primary contact is the person who will be responsible for administrating this shipment. Upon clicking the menu bar, you will see a list of any contacts you have previously added. If the person you wish to assign is listed, then simply click their name and move on to the next step. If the person you would like to assign as the primary contact is not listed here, then simply click the plus button to the right-hand side. A new pop-up box will then appear where you can input all of their contact details, including name, email, and telephone number. Upon completing all of these fields, click Save, and this person will then be added to the primary contact box and will now always appear within your list of contacts. If you have selected No in regards to a bulk shipment, you can ignore the next two fields and continue from Guarantor. However, if you have selected Yes to bulk shipment, then you will need to complete the fields Consignor and Consignee. The consignor is simply the sender. If you are the haulier, this could be listed as you. The consignee is simply the company receiving the goods. Again, with both fields, click inside the white box to select any preloaded company names. Otherwise, click the grey plus button and add the company details within the pop-up box and click Save. Next, the guarantor will be auto-completed as channel ports, unless you have your own guarantee. The next field, entitled Notify Additional Parties, allows you to have other people, besides the primary contact, notified of the customs details. This feature is ideal if you regularly use a specific haulier who you would like to receive all of the information for the customs entry, instead of you having to pass the information on each time. If you do not need anyone else notified of the customs details, then move on to the next step. However, if you would like to have other people notified of these details, then you must first select either a group or specific contacts. Both options will enable an additional field to appear below, where you can simply choose the name of the group or individual contacts who are listed within your account. If the group or contact you are looking to add is not listed here, then you simply need to go into Settings in the top main menu in order to add or amend groups and contacts. The customer reference is a field which allows you to input a personalized reference to ensure you know which shipment this is in reference to. There's nothing specifically that needs to be inputted here. It is simply a description for your own reference in the future of this shipment, so you can input what you would like here. This number must be unique. The vehicle number is the vehicle registration number, or more commonly known as the number plate, and similarly, if applicable, the trailer number is the number plate of the trailer. If you input the vehicle number, then you don't need to input the trailer number, and vice versa. So, if you input the trailer number, then you don't need to input the vehicle number, but you can put in both numbers. Next, click within the Expected Date of Departure white box, and a calendar will appear, from which you can select the date your shipment will depart. Next, beside the Route field, click the drop-down menu bar to see all of the available routes within CustomsPro. From this list, click which route your shipment will be taking. In this example, we will be using Dover to Calais. A new field will now appear entitled EU Port of Arrival/Transit. This will be auto-completed for the first border your shipment will cross, depending on the route you have selected. Next, you will need to choose the Office of Destination, which is simply the final customs office that the goods are being cleared at. To input this, click inside the white box and start typing either the name of the destination or the location code if you have it. A drop-down box will then appear as you type, with any relevant options. Simply click the correct option and this will then populate the field. In this example, we will use Milan. If the route of your shipment is going to be crossing any other borders between your initial ferry border crossing and final office destination, then you will need to add these individually. In this example, once arriving in Calais, our shipment will be travelling through Switzerland to arrive in Italy and will therefore need 2 additional border crossings added. To do this, click Add Second Border Crossing and select whichever border crossing is correct for your route. For our example, we will cross the border at Basel to gain access to Switzerland, and so we will select Basel. If you have any additional border crossings to add, then you can continue to click the grey Add Border Crossing button and repeat this process until you have listed every border your shipment will cross. For our example, we will click the Add Third Border Crossing button, since we will need to cross a final border at Pont to gain access into Italy, and will therefore select Pont to complete the list of border crossings for our shipment. The final field on this screen is the Upload Attachments section. Here you can upload any documents you would like to store within the shipment details, so that you have everything in one place for ease. For example, invoices, customs documents, etc. To attach a document, simply click the Choose File button, locate the document on your device, and then click Open. This document will then be added into this field, and you can continue to repeat this process by clicking the Add Another Attachment button in order to add as many documents as you would like. We recommend you always upload the documents. Once all of these fields have been completed, you can then click the Save and Add/Amend Consignments button at the bottom of the screen. If there are any errors within the fields on this page, then the system will alert you. Otherwise, you will now see the next page entitled Consignment Details. The only field required on this page is the EAD MRN section. For reference, this will be displayed on the top right-hand side of an EAD. Simply type in the code and click the grey Search button. Our system will then search our entire database to see if this is an MRN that has already been created within the CustomsPro system. If it has been created using our system, then all of the following fields will be auto-completed using the information provided to us, and you can now simply click Save and continue to the final stage. If the system cannot find a copy of the MRN, then you will now simply need to input the following details, which will be listed on your EAD. The total amount of packages within your consignment, the gross weight, the net weight. Please note, if you do not know both your gross and net weight, you can input the same weight in both fields. The total value of the invoice. Only numbers are required here, so please don't include currency symbols. Commodity code, description of goods. Once you have inputted all of the correct details, click Save to load the final consignment screen. If you have selected a bulk NCTS, click Add New Bulk Consignment and add the details. Please have one final check that all of the details are correct. If anything is incorrect, then just click Edit to amend any details, or simply Delete if you no longer wish to continue. If all the details are correct, then simply click the Complete button and you will see a blue notification appear in the bottom right of your screen, alerting you it has successfully transmitted. If you would like to check on the progress of the shipment, then simply click NCTS Shipments out of UK in the top main menu in order to see all of the details. We hope you have found this information helpful, but if you have any questions, then please contact our support team, who are here to help 24/7.